Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Twilight Princess HD. Last time, we finally lifted the last curtain of Twilight in the Hylia region, or at least the Lanayru region, or whatever region this is. I don't know. I don't know what this is. We don't know where we are. But we also learned the history of the Few Shadow, and why it is a forbidden power. Wherever you look at it, that scene is creepy, bro. Actually, though. Actually creepy. Legitimately. Like, even to this day, it's just like, oh my god. It's just like, oh my god, why would they even do that? I mean, they want to show that Nintendo can just break out of being, haha, funny, happy, friendly. But they really can. They actually really can. And I'm being freaking serious when I say, hey, guess what? Nintendo can do rated T games. Like, this is probably like the era of Nintendo where they actually started to grow up. And Twilight Princess being a more mature game than all others is just that. It kinda is, actually. You know, the more mature story, the more mature rating. You know, the game is just more mature like this. You know, the realistic art style, the more mature take on a story, and things actually being legitimately creepy and weird and all of that. You know? And I think it all culminates so far in that scene where Lanayru just tells Link about the history of the Few Shadows. So that's what I figure, anyway. I am a member of the Zora tribe, the proud people who care for Lake Hylia. The other Zoras are on guard patrol at the bottom of the lake. That they are indeed. Hey, bro. Some of the Zoras are still alive down under there? I thought maybe they dried up along with the lake. Hey, buddy, have you heard? There's like a temple or something at the bottom of this lake. They put on such airs with all their rituals and fancy temple hoo-ha, then they just disappear. And what's with putting up that temple so deep that humans can't swim there? I swear, these Zoras. I just noticed there's a bullet bill on his left arm. That's so cool. Weren't you one lucky fella? The height of excitement, the thrill of launching to the heavens, the very peak of flying fantastication. It can be yours, fella, for a limited time offer and no waiting in line. It's a paltry 10 rupees. What do you say, buddy of mine? Want to give it a shot? Well, we do have a special on repairs, but we don't need anything repairing right now. Let's just get out of here. I remember being stuck here for, like, the longest time on Lake Hylia. Like, if it wasn't the beginning part of Orden where you had to get the cradle and stuff, then it's definitely, like, trying to get out of Lake Hylia. That always lived rent-free in my mind, by the way. How can anyone, like, survive from being shot out of a cannon? I have no idea. Yo. Whoa, that reminds me of something. Didn't the Lake Queen in Zora's domain ask you to do something? She asked us to find her son. The one who's been missing since he headed for Hyrule Castle. I think she said something about granting you some special power if you rescued him. If the final piece of Few Shadow is on the bottom of the Lake Hylia, then it looks like we're going to need that ability. Actually, you don't really need it, but for the sake of completion, yes you do. Anyway, before we go off to our... Do I wanna? Yeah, I wanna. Well, hi there! Welcome to Foulbee's Flight by Foul! Are you ready for a flight full of dreams and sweet, sweet bonuses? A cuckoo-powered ride around Lake Hylia? You will love it! Next up from Fantastication, one big guy! Just one? Well then, right then it's 20 rupees for a ticket to the Isle of Riches! How about it, partner? Alright, thanks, partner! Now grab a cuckoo of any color and try to sail for the Isle of Riches. I like this guy. That whole text box with him saying, one big guy, always lives rent-free in my mind. So that's another reason why I like this guy. Here's certainly a way to get money in Twilight Princess. The Isle of Riches game. So you simply hold a cuckoo above your head, I guess. You know, because Link's not physically grabbing it, as you can clearly see. He's making it levitate somehow. And I just realized that you can't actually, like... Oh, wait, you can. You can. You can. You can. Nah! I only just realized, like, way too late that you could definitely see the shadow from Link. Well, looks like we gotta pay up again. Hey, you're back. So, fella, I guess you like the ride, huh? Not a bad bit of fantastication. Indeed. It's gonna cost you 10 rupees every time, but that's okay. That's honestly okay because you don't really like. You don't have to really worry about losing any money if you get 10 rupees anyway from, you know, the ride. So why don't we just try that again? Pay up 20 rupees for one big guy! Let's do this. Alright, let's get this. Oh, well, I got up to the second highest. Which is very convenient for me. By the way, for anyone who's just now clicking on this video and is a freaking Twilight Princess completionist who's all like, wait a minute, why does Link have 8 hearts instead of 7? Well, guess what? Boomerang long jumps are really cool. I don't know why they replaced one of the big rupee chests with a Meaver stamp. But it's one of a chicken, so I guess I approve of that. There's no chest on the bottom, you know, thingy, bottom platform, so that's a thing. But otherwise, we're going to have to go back for the big chest on top. All right. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Yeah, we got it. All right. Orange rupee. Easy 100 rupees. Absolutely no problem for us. I mean, we're about to give up like 30 of those rupees because I just noticed there was a path over to the left, actually. I don't think I've ever gone there. I don't think I've ever went there before, so this should be interesting. I'm going to take this cuckoo instead of a white one. Okay, so I don't think I've ever actually went this way before. And if I did, I probably don't remember. But, you know, this should be a little bit interesting to see. If it's literally just like an island with just one cuckoo, then yeah, that's probably it. Get a whole bunch of arrows. I guess that's cool. Ooh. There are things up there. Okay, I definitely never did this before. Okay, that's cool. You actually get, like, red rupees. There's another one up there, but I'm not inclined to actually get it right now. So, I guess there's really nothing to do but, you know, just finally get out of Lake Hylia. Again, like, this is probably one of the places when I first played this game, where I would get, like, plenty stuck here, just like I did in the section of Orden, where you have to like get the cradle, because it wasn't exactly clear on what you were supposed to do. Like, it really wasn't clear what we were supposed to do, but maybe you would pick up hints from like all the NPCs where you were all like, hey, guess what? There's a little cradle thingy that you have to get or something. Or something along those lines. I don't know. It's like... It's weird. It's really weird. Anyway, as much as I would like to go to Castle Town in order to get to the next objective, we're not doing that. Because there are still things to do here that involve golden bug collecting. And we don't even know how that goes. Actually, I do know how that goes. Now, if I'm remembering correctly, there should be some golden bugs, or at least one golden bug. Yeah, one golden bug on the on one side of the Bridge of Hylia, and then the other should be like on the other side. Male mantis. And obviously the female should be, you know, around the opposite side. Oh, good lord. I get to play this guy again. Alright. Greetings, Mr. Link. I come to deliver a letter. 2 letters, in fact. Well, my business included. Onward to mail! God, we love him here. We love him. That's not the collection screen at all. Good stuff inside. Finally, we finished production on a new type of bomb. These ones can be used in water. Hey, yo! Lanayru Tourism. The Lanayru Tourist Association has prepared a grand tour of natural splendor. Our current main attraction is Isa and Henna's playground for grown-ups. You'll find both immediately down the riverbank from the Zora waterfall pool. Isa's rapid ride and Henna's fishing hole, eh? Sounds good. Sounds good. All right, we got crows. We got crows to deal with. Horsey, you better hold on tight, buddy, because things are about to get crazy all up in here. Because these are crow-like enemies, obviously, you want to make sure that you kill all of the Gways here. Just like in a graveyard, I believe they spawn rupees whenever you beat them. Or at least a handful of rupees, anyway. Yes, indeed. All right, nice. Get a whole bunch of money from that. Oh, dear God. Oh, my God. Whoa, losing control for a second. Okay, the mantis should actually be, like, somewhere over here. Ooh. Choo-choos. Oh, whoa, 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 wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. I want this. I want this. Rare Chew Jelly. So this will replenish all life energy and for a while, double your attack strength. I'm saving this. I'm saving this. It's basically the equivalent of another item that's coming down later down the road. So we're definitely going to be on the lookout for that. And over here is Red Chew Jelly. It's basically the alternative to red potions. Now, okay, there it is. I was wondering where the female variant was, because it was right there all along. Sorry, Horsey is in, like, real distress right now. She's really going through it. Female Mantis. Watch out, male Mantis. You definitely want to watch out. Because you're about to get, let's just say, you're about to fall in love with this thing. And, well, let's just say it won't end well for you. Anyway, onwards to the Castle Town place thing. Whoa. Ooh, by the way, if you want to open up a different way to the bigger part of Lanayru Hyrule Field, blow up these rocks. And make sure you get all the money from that. Now, see, normally in like all SD versions of Twilight Princess, you would be like out of money, out of space for your wallet at that point. But nope. Twilight Princess HD, the HD Twilight Princess is just way too cool. Because it is way too cool. Now you have 500, and let's just say we're about to go for a little bit more. Anyway, I think, if I'm remembering this right, I think this might be... Well, I have notes up, but... Aha! And I think I remember where the other one is, so... I think the other one should be... No. It's on the cliffside. It's on the cliffside, I remember. So you just gotta keep going along this way, I think. Watch out for the Tektites. And they should be right over here. Oh, good lord. Good lord. Is it? I know it's like around the mountain range, but if I'm wrong about that, give me a mo. Okay, so it is. So I was looking in the right spot. Unless I just heard it. I swear, I just heard it. Oh, good lord. I'm... Okay, there it is. I see it. Alright, so it was over there. I just needed to look on the inside. Okay. So, get the Gale Boomerang out there. And bada boom. Alright, we got it. We got both stacked beetles. So now that we've gotten what I came here to do, let's go over to the Castle Town entrance then. Ah, I thought we were gonna hear the cool part. Boo. You suck. Oh, whatever. Now, actually, let me get the hidden skill first. No. I'm not gonna say, let me get the hidden skill first. No. The audience doesn't get to dictate what I do. I get to do things on my own. Exactly. we meet again. It appears your efforts have begun to return some vigor in Hyrule, but it is far too early to relax. Do you feel ready to earn another hidden skill to steel yourself for the forthcoming battles against your more powerful foes? Very well. But before we begin, I must test you to ensure you mastered the last skill I taught you, the shield attack. Come at me, bro. I will. Excellent. It appears you are certainly capable of performing my lost art. Very well. My third hidden skill is the back slice. Let it be hewn into your mind. Hewn into the soul. A mere shield attack is no match for an enemy protected not just by a shield, but by a thick, full body of coat of armor. Such enemies are often focused on guarding against frequent frontal attacks. They often leave their rear unprotected. That is when you Z-target and press A while tilting left and right to jump and roll around your foe, performing a jumping slice. That is the back slice. Now try it. A cool little maneuver that you're going to be using a lot. You carry yourself well, but do not forget the proper timing for swinging your sword while you jump. The third hidden skill, the back slice, has been passed on. It really is a cool little skill that you're going to be using a lot to strike the unguarded rears of enemies. There are still 4 hidden skills for you to learn. Do not neglect your daily sword training between now and the time you come to learn the next skill. May we meet again. Ha-ha. Ha-ha. Okay. So, I think the last thing that I want to do is get the golden bugs that are here in this part. Yeah, I barely see it. Alright. Right over here is the female butterfly. Normally, you wait until you get the next dungeon item in order to actually get this. You know, if you want to do it the easy way. But the incredibly easy way is to just simply use the Gale Boomerang. And yeah, the other butterfly is right here. Okay. So we got all that done and dusted. But now there's yet another thing. Ooh. Now here's a challenge. Can I actually? I mean, I needed the heals anyway. I meant to use the R button, not the bottle. Let me take care of you first. Okay. All right. So, yeah, let's do this. Let me see if I can boomerang long jump, because if it worked for me last time. No. No, I'm not even gonna like belabor this point. Like yeah, I'm not even gonna try it. It's fine. Okay, so I guess with all that done, I guess we're just gonna end it right there. Yeah. So next time on Twilight Princess HD, we're gonna go into Castle Town. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.